headaches, back pain, chronic pain, herniated disc, sciatica. Too many of us suffer from these and other conditions and symptoms that affect our bodies, our emotions, and our well-being. But neither you nor the specialist you visited know why you suffer, know what your problem is, nor how to manage it. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here listening to me. I'm going to tell you what your problem is and why you are still suffering. Cause and effect. Here at Kairos, we believe that if you suffer from physical conditions and symptoms such as headaches, migraines, vertigo, back pain, chronic pain, herniated disc, sciatica, fibromyalgia, or others, there must be a problem causing them. This problem is what we call rigid body, and is what we manage at Kairos. Rigid body is a physical problem. It is a problem with the structure of your body. It has nothing to do with a lack of exercise, a poor diet, your mental state, or a biochemical imbalance. Let's look at the details. Your problem, rigid body. Rigid body is a chronic health problem that is not visible on the outside. When your body becomes rigid, it means that the muscles on one side of your body become tense compared to the ones on the other side. These rigid muscles create an alteration of your body parts and systems, leading to nerve irritation, bone misalignments, spinal cord tension, or insufficient blood supply to muscles and organs. The final result is the conditions and symptoms you've been suffering. You may wonder why and when your problem originated. There are many possible causes like motor vehicle accidents, falls, injuries, or even a physical trauma at birth. Maybe you were conscious about it when it happened, or maybe not. Maybe it occurred suddenly, or maybe it crept up on you slowly. Our patients. Our patients are people of all ages from all over the world who have been suffering for months or years, and now their problem is chronic or lifelong. It affects them from low to extreme degrees, physically causing pain and all kinds of symptoms, and emotionally causing frustration, irritation, or even despair. Before finding Kairos, our patients often felt helpless. Probably like you. They didn't understand why the specialists they visited couldn't help them. The reason is that chronic health problems like rigid body can be difficult to detect and manage. Rigid body is a health problem that many people suffer during their lives. It's a problem which doesn't solve itself and often gets worse over time. Our patients are all types of people who now understand their problem and decide to manage it with us. Here at Kairos, we specialize exclusively in the management of rigid body, your chronic health problem. Do you think our services might be helpful to you? If so, watch the next video and learn about the self-management of your problem. In the first video, we learnt that rigid body is a chronic health problem, a lifelong problem, affecting the structure of your body, associated with the conditions and symptoms you may suffer from. Chronic problems require chronic management. Chronic management implies requirements patients can't always comply with, like having to travel repeatedly to visit a specialist in a clinic. With Kairos, you'll be able to manage your problem, like a specialist would do in a clinic, but from the comfort of your home or from wherever you are. How to manage your problem. For a successful management of your problem with Kairos, you will need to cooperate with these 3 requirements. Number 1, do your sessions. Number 2, avoid the not recommended activities. Number 3, in the case of a setback, modify your sessions. We will inform you in more detail about these 3 self-management requirements when you become a patient. Kairos device. The most valuable tool for self-managing your problem is the Kairos device. The self-management goals are: first, to shift your rigid body to a normal body. When your body is rigid, the application of the Kairos device to your neck will send a signal to your brain to reduce your rigidity so your body functions normally again. Second, to keep your normal body long term. Since your body has been rigid for a long time, it has the tendency to stay rigid. That's why chronic management is required. Self-management features. Management with the Kairos device is based on a safe, painless and precise procedure that will start your recovery process naturally through the ability of the body to heal itself when your body is normal. This process works unconsciously, although you could feel a variety of sensations depending on your overall health. But the use of the Kairos device will not cause side effects or other health problems. The Kairos device for the management of your problem needs no complements like other physical treatments, exercises or diets. Kairos offers you the tools required to manage your problem your whole life, with the advantage that you will do it from the comfort of your home or wherever you are. You will never miss a session due to reasons like having to travel to visit a specialist or finding time in your busy agenda. Are you willing to do it? Most people can do it, but it will require dedication on your part. This is the uniqueness of the Kairos self-management program, designed for your best possible recovery, as we'll see next. If you believe you can recover quickly and permanently from your problem, you may end up frustrated and disappointed, visiting specialists and demanding them the hope you're looking for. That's been the story of many of our patients. Like them, you should now understand that recovery from a chronic problem like yours will take time. Your recovery. Your recovery depends most on your cooperation with the 3 self-management requirements and your health. We will talk about your overall health in the next video. The Kairos recovery concept is that regardless of the level of satisfaction with your recovery, or whether you recover in a few weeks or a couple of years, you must always cooperate with the 3 self-management requirements. This way you will obtain all the benefits of our program. How well and how fast are you going to recover? The Kairos self-management program has been designed so you recover the best and quickest possible way. Either of these recovery goals leads to life-changing results for our patients. Many of our patients find in Kairos the recovery they were looking for, to alleviate and solve their problem and pains. Other patients don't recover as well as they would like because their overall health doesn't allow a better recovery, but they still obtain an important recovery goal: to prevent their problem and their pains from worsening. Another critical goal is to prevent setbacks in case of possible accidents, injuries, and falls that could make your problem worse in the future. Kairos is not interested in selling you a quick and permanent recovery. We're here to offer you a realistic recovery, the recovery our patients experience. Regardless of what recovery you experience, to obtain the whole benefits of the Kairos program, you will need to manage your problem your whole life. Are you willing to do it? The decision is yours. You may have suffered from your problem for many years. You may suffer from other health problems, or you may have had back surgery. Can you still recover in these situations? Of course. The majority of our patients are highly satisfied with their recovery, but there are some variables you should be aware of related to your health that will affect the speed and the satisfaction with your recovery. Your problem and your pains. If you are suffering from several conditions and symptoms, you will recover differently than someone else who suffers from only one condition or symptom. If you have had your problem for 20 years, you will recover differently than someone else who has had it for only 2 years. If your problem extends throughout your body, for example, a low back pain that radiates down your legs, you will recover differently than someone else who only has low back pain. The length of and satisfaction with your recovery depend, in part, on the number of conditions and symptoms that you suffer, the time that your problem has been affecting you, and the reach of your problem on your body. Other health problems. If you suffer from other health problems, for example, gout, tendinitis, poor circulation in your legs, or obesity, you will recover differently than someone else who doesn't. Your recovery depends on other health problems you may be suffering from, even without you knowing it, that may also result in pain, discomfort, or other symptoms, but have nothing to do with the problem we manage in Kairos. Past failed treatments. If you have been under prior unsuccessful physical treatments, or you have had back surgery, your problem could have worsened, and your recovery may take longer and not be as complete as expected. Your recovery depends on past failed physical treatments or surgery that may have made your problem worse. Your body. Your recovery also depends on a crucial structure in your body, the spine. Your spine may have been affected by numerous types of injuries during your lifetime. From playing sports, from demanding physical jobs, or from heavy lifting. The most common tests to know about your spine are X-rays and MRI. For example, you could have a spinal deviation, what's called scoliosis. You could have wear and tear of your bones and joints, arthritis, or discopathy. The curvature of your neck could be abnormal. Although abnormal curves can be improved in some patients, these conditions can't be fixed. The goal of recovery in these cases is to improve your problem so you can go back to normal life again as best as possible. Remember, you don't need X-rays or MRI to use Kairos, nor referral from another specialist. Your life. Your lifestyle may also affect your recovery. Your age, a physically demanding job, family care, stress, certain medications, exercise, or weather changes can all have an effect. Some of these circumstances are unavoidable, but others are not. To obtain the best possible recovery, you will need to consider your lifestyle. As you have seen, there are some variables which can affect your recovery. And that's not bad news. Kairos is realistic about your recovery because we know it won't happen overnight, like the miracle cure that many people hope for. However, our patients tend to be more satisfied with Kairos than from years under other treatments, and we would like you to be another of our satisfied patients. Stay with us, and next we'll show you how to become a satisfied patient. Before our patients started managing their problem, there were people like you. They were worried about their health. They didn't know what their problem was nor how to recover. Fortunately, they found us. They trusted our services and they improved their lives. If you decide to become one of our patients, we want you to be satisfied with our services. The information we're giving you is designed for you to develop the correct attitude to become a successful self-manager, what we call an expert patient. This way, Over time, and with your cooperation, you will recover. However, if you do not listen to nor cooperate with us, you will not recover from your problem. You may become an unsatisfied patient, and you may even blame our services. Correct attitude. Our satisfied patients share certain common characteristics. Understand Kairos through the information we provide you, since you will take action and responsibility for your self-management by cooperating with the 3 self-management requirements and adapting to the Kairos program. Focus positively on your future recovery, not negatively on your problem and your pains. Feel grateful for your recovery through our services and compassion by sharing your Kairos experience with others who may need our help. Trust our services and adopt our program as part of a healthy lifestyle, with a vision for the future of your life, your health, your family, your job, and your hobbies. Incorrect attitude. An incorrect attitude on your part or the people around you could jeopardize your recovery. If you don't manage your problem with Kairos, you could waste your resources and get frustrated with your choices. If you manage your problem with an incorrect attitude, you will not recover, and you may become an unsatisfied patient. This incorrect attitude should be avoided. You are in control of your health, and you decide how you want to manage it. When you have the problem we manage at Kairos, rigid body, you need to use our services with the correct attitude to become a satisfied patient. Your goal and ours. Don't waste any more time. Make the right decision to start managing your problem as soon as possible, before your problem controls you, and obtain the unique benefits of the Kairos program we'll show you next. Managing a chronic health problem presents significant challenges for the suffering patient. You may not be able to find a specialist near you. Even if you find one, you may not be able to do your required sessions due to your busy agenda. Maybe you travel a lot and can't visit the same specialist. You may go on holidays. Your specialist may go too. Or you may suffer a setback and not be able to visit your specialist due to your disability. You may have to go back to work after your session and not rest the required time. At Kairos, we decided to overcome these challenges that in the past hindered the success of a chronic treatment by creating a self-management program for the benefit of our patients. Kairos benefits for your health. Thanks to the Kairos tools, you will recover and enjoy unique benefits for your health. Benefits that no other type of treatment can offer you. Experience physical and emotional wellness and live a decent life again. Continue with your job and be able to enjoy your family and social life without the limitations met suffering your problem. Optimize the functioning of your body systems. Decrease chronic pain without medication and stop suffering chronically due to your problem. Besides feeling better internally, you'll also look better externally, projecting a renewed and more vigorous, stronger and more vital image. Improve your body posture, structure and mobility, walking and standing straighter, with a lighter and more flexible body. If you're an athlete, improve your physical performance. Reduce the risk of back surgery or the need for invasive treatments to recover from your problem. Benefits from using the Kairos tools. With Kairos, you will be able to self-manage your problem your whole life more effectively than a specialist would accomplish for you in a clinic. Do your sessions from the comfort and security of your home or wherever you are and rest properly after each session. Definitely recover from your problem and your pains that have affected your life. Self-manage your future health if you suffer eventual accidents, falls and injuries. Self-manage family members who aren't capable of, your parents, your children, your baby, or somebody in your family with a disability. To obtain all the benefits of the Kairos program in your particular case, contact our support team for questions. From Kairos, we welcome you to become one of our expert patients and enjoy the unique benefits for your health using the Kairos tools. The best way to know about us and experience our services is through the Kairos tools, and most people can understand and use them. These have been designed for you to become an expert in managing your problem and pains your whole life. Kairos website. The first step in learning about us is reading and understanding the general information on our website. If you decide to take the next step and become a patient of Kairos, fill out the first consultation online. This way, we will know about your overall health. Kairos book and educational videos. After filling out the first consultation form and accepting to become a patient, you will have access to the Kairos book and the educational videos containing all the information on the website, plus detailed sections on the management of your problem. The 3 self-management requirements. You will also have access to videos that will instruct you on how to use the Kairos device. Kairos device. The last step in starting to self-manage your problem is to invest in our services. We will propose a budget. When you accept it, you will receive by mail the most valuable tool, the Kairos device. You don't need to take special instruction to use the Kairos device. If you can use a TV remote control or a cell phone, you can use the Kairos device. Kairos support team. The Kairos support team is willing to solve your questions in a kind, respectful, friendly and direct manner. The support team will serve you by email or telephone as a mentor and companion during your recovery period. We recommend you listen to our advice. Our services are represented by the Kairos tools, and your recovery depends on your cooperation with these tools. If you have become familiar with us through our website and these videos, now is the time to take the next step and become one of our patients. Complete the first consultation form online, and we'll be glad to continue serving you with the Kairos Self-Management Program.